So, in summer, again, I think this is the summer of 1988, Nikki went with her sister and maybe some other people to the seaside. Um, and I remember I didn't go, even if she was my girlfriend, because number one, I was supposed to be available and ready to go. And what is the full season when I can get jobs and eventually some greenbacks, some dough, some dineros, pesetas, saludi pesetas, as they salute in Under the Volcano, Malcolm Lowry, number 10 on top 100 best novels of the modern library list. So at one point, maybe I got an alarm signal, or I'm inventing this. I talked to the sister, and she was not there late at night. Sister made suggestions just because she wanted boy to be mean to me. No, that was later, and now I'm projecting feelings of the sister in that past. I'm moving it from the past, which is closer to the present, into a past which is more distant than that moment from here. Um, Fact is, I remember some things, like I went to my mother's office. Office. My mother was a worker, um, uh, worker at a printing machine. She liked to emphasize that she was a skilled laborer, and she had something like a title, but at that very low level. She wasn't just worker as a trainee walks into, and he's just worker. She was qualified and good at what she did. When a difficult project would come in, she would be assigned, because others, there would be on the last place of work, there would be maybe 20 women, and she might have been the best or most diligent, industrious, whatever, but still a worker. Now that she's not here, she may hear from somewhere, though. Maybe she would send some thunders or something. This wind might blow us away. If there's a wind, if she has her way. We had a complicated relationship. I think I mentioned in some of the other previous episodes, and we have to come to the climax of the tension or something, a final conflict, the final countdown, as in that song by Europe. So let's have this. What is he? Let's have this guy, or we can see him better in the picture. As I said, I went to this place as a coincidence. I was at the geology geophysics faculty, and university was close to her working place, but the geophysics side, one of the places where we had to study most often, was within a few paces distance. It would take 20 seconds to walk into her, let's call it, office. Printing. It wasn't a printing house, though. It was an institute, an institute for drawing, proiectare, projections. Doesn't sound right. I don't know how you. Engineering. Let's not insist on that because it's irrelevant. The thing was on top of printing. They had 20 floors of of engineers and some architects and people with diplomas, uh, with university degrees, and at the underground, in the underground, there was mother and her other workers, co-workers. And I would go there once in a while because she would give me something to eat or to drink, a tea or whatever. And then once in a while I could use the phone. Phones and calling, phones were a problem. Not as in this world of supercomputers we have in a pocket and we can use to make these stupid films. But on the street, and most of them were dysfunctional. When there was one in decent shape, you had people lined up outside waiting to use it. So, mother and uncle, I called the Black Sea, and as I said, I think I remember there was a problem with answering. So that was strange. Why is she not there at 8, 9? No, 8, 9 would make some sense because she would be at the beach, let's say. But this, some other signals, alarm, somebody said something, be careful because she's seeing someone. Fact is, I decided to go there for a couple of days because if there wasn't something coming, maybe I just finished something and I knew they don't give you the next day unless you're very well connected and unless it is an exceptional state of emergency. I'm just saying. So fact is, I went to the Black Sea. It was in Neptune. It was in Neptune, and we moved around. At one place, we were in one of the hotels there, Bula something. Then I took a room. For some reason, mother came too. Maybe we could stop and psychoanalyze that and see if Oedipus complex, mother issues, something. But I would rather move on to say that indeed these were some intense days because I found I was very jealous, and there was this guy there who looked like Hemsworth, or what's that guy with Thor? I understand he's really tall, 190, and his body is maybe perfect. I don't know. Chris Evans, some of those new kids on the block look spectacular, probably. And yes, there was this man there, looking really threatening, maybe we should say, in terms of threatening my status or somebody's status. And the advantage for yours truly was that first this guy was silent. I don't know if I heard, well, it's also true. What do I remember? I don't remember important facts and things. Never mind this still quite irrelevant character in a big scheme of things. But he didn't talk much, if at all. He was not well equipped, or maybe he was, but he didn't have the emotional EQ intelligence. Maybe he had a high IQ. That's doubtful when compared with this guy. I'm kidding, of course, but EQ in the sense of okay, be the silent. That was a charm. That's for sure. I mean, if I didn't come to Revendicate to get my woman back, she would be gone, baby, gone, huh? Or something. But some to use some words to try to at least uh, raise the hand and pull the damn woman. I'm just again, I'm being stupid. I mean, do something, not just sit there and wait for her to fall in her lap, in his lap, which she would. It seems, if I weren't there. But then I did arrive finally, and I remember we had sex. What they call maybe makeup says because there were some things. Why didn't you call? What happened? I called you from the phone on the way home, or maybe I was in a hotel somewhere doing something. That's why I was not the season. Maybe she said, "Why didn't you come?" Well, but yeah, I had to. Yeah, is this more important? I am more important. Do you love me? So we had some 69 because even at the end, we still didn't do it normally. I mean, she was still a virgin when I left her. Only for Marius to take advantage and change the situation. I'm. Why do I say this? I mean, is there an element to make me believe this? Is it just because Marius had this thing of with Mirella, of getting these women from the entourage, friends, no friends, prospects, women I liked and hoped to bang, and he did eventually. Fact is, this finished rather awkwardly. First off, I was responsible because maybe after this summer trip, where there was a drummer from the Direcția 5 or something, there was also somebody who came around at one point in the entourage. Anyway, I was thinking when she was at the Black Sea with in a swimming costume, or anyway dressed with shorts and not much because it's summer, it's 35 degrees in the shade or something, not at the sea because they have that breeze and it's pleasant, but still dressed for the beach, and people, men looking and drooling and like dogs ready to mate. Or I was thinking this woman is hot, desirable, phenomenal, fantastic, wonderful to have it with you, but it's also such a pain. I mean, she's with you, but it's like the next second you think she might be gone because of all this desire, all this hateful which is around. You see all these women desiring her for good reason because she's irresistible. Her allure, her eroticism, her sensuality. No, it's like I see her a little, even if it's always hard to look and see images of these women as thoughts, impressions, feelings. This might be a projection. This might, as I've said before, and not just me, wonderful writers. I think I remember what I thought is happening. Because even when this happens, you don't have an accurate picture, a whole picture, a clear picture. But as you think back, you distort almost all that happened, if not really all. So, we have something for tomorrow. Yeah, let's leave something for tomorrow. The goodbye episode.